無益な戦いをするつもりはない。そのために得た力だ。
トルメンタル
テンプスでシブロンブリーチブレイブソウルズ。
今宵もパーティーの始まりや。これは君にあげるな。
Look, I'm gonna be straightforward and honest with you guys. I think he needs some goddamn justice. But yeah, what is going on, you guys? This is your boy the Death Smasher, and welcome back to yet another BBS video. And today we are going to be showcasing the brand new White Day power gain that we have in the game, which is basically a remake of the OG White Day gain, which is basically a link now. So yeah, shoutouts to my boy SAR for allowing me to showcase him on his account, because without his help the video would not have been possible. So thanks again, my guy. But yeah, look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this game is not really amazing, and in terms of, you know, how many gains we've gotten, it's actually pretty disappointing that we do not even have an OP gain in the game. And you know what, before getting into the actual character, let's just go ahead and see all of his older variants and pretty much just talk about him real quick. Gin Ichimaru, funny enough, out of all the male characters, he seems to be the one character that has gotten the most out of all the seasonal variants. Now, you guys can correct me in the comment section below, but that's just how I basically feel towards the actual character. And we have a lot of variants, where we basically have this OG White Day one, which was basically the very first 6-star gain that we have in the game. Obviously, before the whole Frenzy meta was basically established, of course, we did not have 6 stars at the time, so yeah, that's pretty much that to be said. And then we have this Yin, who was basically the very first 6-star and was basically trash upon release. Now, this Heart one was pretty good upon release, I'll say that much, but he fell off as soon as we got in better Heart characters, and with his resurrection, they just basically shafted him and did not give him recharge. They did not give him per se devastation. Like, it was just a shafted character, and by that time we already had the likes of Fierce Battle Kenpachi, which was basically a lot better than this gain and played almost exactly the same. And then we have all these other seasonal gains right here. This Spirit Society gain was good upon release, but honestly, we just got better characters, and the fact that he has the range collision SA1 and the heal, it doesn't really help the character all that much. Now, this gain right here was basically outdated upon release, because we already had TLA Soifon, who was just the way better Aranki killer, plus him having the 3-way split attack on the SA2 did not really make him any justice whatsoever. This Halloween gain freaking sucks. It's basically 1000-year blower Aizen, but with a 20% berserker, and actually has a full screen third strong attack. Like, this character is complete doo-doo. And then, yeah, we have only this gain in Izuru right here, which is actually pretty good. I've got no complaints other than the fact that he lacks Havoc, but other than that, just a great character, but he's nothing too amazing or spectacular. It's just a good unit to have. And then we have this brand new White Day gain, which we are about to get into showcasing. Now, the first thing I do want to state is that this character is actually stacked with 6-star skills. So he is a no affiliation killer, which I don't mind at all. I'm gonna be honest here, no affiliation killers are becoming a lot more prevalent now that we actually have an IT where no affiliations are the actual enemy mobs this time around, and it is useful for guild quests as well. Strong attack reaches time of -12%, and his is 2 out of 5 with level 10 SP and focus, which is pretty nice. Also T20 with full stamina damage boost and weakened defense, which is actually pretty nice, I'm not gonna cap. And the 6-star skills, he's actually set on it, because he does have per se freeze resistance at 100%, read no affiliation dodges, and sprinter +1 as his innate skills. The read no affiliation dodges, it's kind of becoming a bit more prevalent because of Senkaizen, but it's nothing too crazy. I still think it's kind of a throwaway skill, and it's just meant for per se Transcendence Zone and whatnot. In terms of overall skills, he does have 20% Bruiser, 40% Berserker. Keep in mind that it's only buffed up to 120% because of the Senkaizen build. Devastation at 40%, Havoc at 20%, Frenzy, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, increased power attributes Soul Reaper damage to status ailment affected enemies by 20%, so basically he's going to be boosting all the other Soul Reapers for power and basically giving them 20% more damage against an enemy that has been affected by a status ailment. Damage to paralyzed enemies by 20%, so overall 40% more damage that he does to paralyzed enemies. And Sharpshooter, which is basically guard break and nullify ranged resistance. And it's crazy because this character is a seasonal character and is by far the first non-celebratory unit to ever get something as OP as this. And sad thing to say is that this character unfortunately does not live up to the hype that most Marauder / Sharpshooter units have. But he does have paralysis on his entire kit, with his special basically having the revival mechanic. So yeah, we're gonna be doing 2 builds on this character, and it's gonna be the Senkaizen build and the hybrid recharge / strong attack damage build. So yeah, we already have it built up, so we have a badge, pill, and a bait, all with 30% SP, and we have triple Senkaizen. Now, as you guys already saw, he has his Berserker buffed up to 120% with a full stamina damage boost of 85%, so the damage numbers are still going to be nasty, although I still feel like he is actually underwhelming. And we are also going to be bringing with us Anniversary Ulquiorra, who is actually going to help boost Gin and just basically be able to do a lot more damage. And with this, hold on, here's how much SP he actually has. Easily 3,200 with the Senkaizen build alone. Pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. But now, let's just go ahead and go into the gameplay in IZ and just basically talk about this character even further as we showcase him. Alright, so why do I say that this character is a disappointment? Well, I'm gonna show you guys why. So anyways, let's just talk about the kit. So his Nat string, I mean, not much to expect from it. He's not a Nat character and basically has 4-hit Nat string. I think it's the same as Tokinada's, I believe. Okay, yeah, it's definitely the same as Tokinada's as how it penetrates enemies. Now, the strong attacks, unfortunately, they are very disappointing. Now, the first strong attack is a range collision 40% shave attack. So it's basically the same type of SA1 as the swimsuit red suit, the same SA1 as Nini's, the same SA1 as Fierce Battle Uryu, but has Havoc instead. And yeah, honestly, the SA1, it is a bit better than the older 40% mag pushback attack, since it doesn't push back as much and is still going to be getting insane numbers in, so it can be a hit or miss for a lot of players. Sometimes this is a miss because, well, you are going to be missing a lot of the mobs that spawn after that. It's more so just to basically clear out a straight line in front, so unfortunately it's still not as good as a 3000 length beam. And then the second strong attack, Crawling Vortex. Look, I like the animations, but what the hell were they thinking with this kit? I'm sorry. And then the third strong attack is the 1170 in front of him. No complaints, it's the exact same SA3 as the likes of Mine Koga, Power Hikone, the Arena Gremjow. It's a very good strong attack. I've got no complaints with it. I think it's better than the standard full screen 1200 radius SA3. But yeah, let's just go ahead and showcase the actual damage that he does. Now, okay, 15k on the SA1. SA2, obviously gonna be garbage. It did 8k. Bro, the thing that I hate about... Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to reset. Hold on, guys. So anyways, as I was saying, the thing that I despise about Crawling Vortexes is that you need to position yourself to, you know, use the strong attack. Oh, by the way, 17k on the SA3. But yeah, you need to position yourself on the actual second strong attack. And the thing is, you're going to be missing most of the mobs that spawn in after that, where if I per se had a Shockwave strong attack, or even the 960 in front, or something different, like, it'd be better than a Crawling Vortex. I'm sorry, but like, Crawling Vortexes to this day and age, they're just outdated, and at this point, it's just a way for K-Lab to make the characters bad on purpose, which I actually do not like. And I think that the SA2 really holds this character back, and I don't think that this character is better than the Canfier Emerald Shunsui. But anyways, let's just go ahead and boost up with Ulquiorra. Alright. SA1 now does 19k. SA3 now does 19k, well, also 20k. And then the SA2, it's still garbage, and okay, the enemies were underground, so I can't really say much to that. We didn't even give them the Zeta Pill. So yeah, there is that to keep into consideration. But that being said, look, I'll at least say this. If Gin had the 18% mag pushback attack, I'd definitely say that he would be one of the top 3 worst units of 2021. Basically being up there with you know, the new Heartstark and Fierce Battle Zalapro. But honestly speaking, it's a good thing that they at least gave him this type of strong attack, because at least it hits hard, it kills enemy mobs, so I don't really have too much to complain other than the fact that for the most part it's actually inconsistent, excluding the one underground enemy. Like, I'm not gonna cap on that. And yeah, my main problem is the actual Quarreling Vortex. Like, why an actual freaking... I just got no words for this. Like, honestly, I'm just so tired of seeing Gin always getting disrespected. I'm sorry, I really am tired of that. But yeah, that being said, let us move on to the next build, being the recharge / hybrid strong attack damage build. So yeah, let's get on to it, boys. Okay, so here we are back again for the hybrid recharge / strong attack damage build, and this is what we gave him. The accessories are pretty much the same, but we swapped out the holobait for an actual Zeta Pill, so now we can actually hit enemies that are underground. And the actual links this time around, we actually do have Byakuya right here, which is, by the way, 5 out of 5 with 500 SP, while also having level 10 SP on the actual Transcendent slot. We have this Swimsuit Orihime, which is basically, I believe, 3 out of 5, and has basically level 10 SP. And then we have the Christmas Riruka right here, which has level 1 SP, overall giving Gin a very nice buff in his spiritual pressure to the point that it almost reaches up at 4k, where it's basically 3,987. And with the overall build in it of itself, we also have 98% strong attack damage with a full stamina damage boost of 45%, which is actually pretty damn nice. And look, the reason why I chose to pretty much give him Orihime is, for one, it's Transcended, and two, full stamina damage boost is a much stronger multiplier than the actual strong attack damage link. So either way, we are going to be doing insane numbers with this Gin. But that being said, going back on the whole topic, look, the reason why I think that Shunsui is better than this Gin is because at least he actually has a better SA2. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, the SA2, it being a vacuum vortex, while it's not the greatest strong attack, it still is a good strong attack to the point that you can actually kill multiple waves of mobs if positioned correctly. With the Quarreling Vortex, on the other hand, it's not the same exact scenario since the damage is greatly reduced and you need to actually position it. Like, that is so stupid. Why do you gotta position how an actual strong attack is when with Shunsui's, it's just in front and you just need to pretty much get close to the mobs and that's it. Like, it's so dumb. It really is dumb. But yeah, the damage, it's not that bad. Like 14k on the SA1, SA3, 14k, and I don't need to even talk about the damage on the SA2. Now let us boost up with Ulquiorra, SA1, 16k now. SA2 is still garbage, 5k, and it did not kill that freaking mob. That is so stupid. SA3 now, 17k. Yeah, the damage numbers are pretty good. I'm just at least glad he did not get the 18% mag pushback attack, but I still would have preferred a 3000 length beam any day over the 40% mag pushback attack. But that being said, this character is usable. Like, if you are a massive Gin fan, getting this character is not a terrible idea. He's actually pretty good for when it comes to IT, when the enemies are no affiliation, and if, you know, you happen to have the likes of Ulquiorra, where per se you can't inflict weakening, or you have Shunsui where you can't inflict the laceration, because you know how K-Lab works with ITs. They just love to make a very nice gimmick where sometimes some units aren't even usable for those type of ITs. Look at Fierce Battle Motor, for example. Well, you can use this game just fine. He does have paralysis on his entire kit, and you'll just be the best power no affiliation killer to use for that specific period of IT alone. But honestly speaking, as an actual unit that has Marauder / Sharpshooter, this is by far the most disappointing unit that we have gotten so far. And the sad thing is, you can have the most stacked skills in the game, but at the end of the day, it's the kit that is going to determine how good a character is. And if a character has a pretty bad kit, then it's bye-bye, basically. Like, that's all I really gotta say. But it's still decent. I do think that he's an okay character, but as an actual Geen, he's disappointing. I'm gonna be honest, he is disappointing. I'm not saying he's the worst character, I just think that they should have done him a lot better. And look, Caleb, beyond Bankai Geen, he's coming. Make him right, give us the best Geen we have in the game. Like, come on, you did a lot of justice with Shunsui and Jushiro. I want to see the exact same thing for Mayuri, Shinji, Geen, and Kisuke. I want to see that happen, Caleb. But yeah, thanks again, Scar, for allowing me to make the showcase. It was definitely a damn pleasure, and I'm glad I finally got my hands on him, even though I know I don't want this character. But yeah, if you guys have actually enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos. And yeah, I'll be pretty much doing more showcases to come. Max Transcendent Pantheon Halibel showcase and the Max Transcendent Fierce Battle Uryu showcase is also going to be coming, so I hope you guys do stay tuned for that. Yeah, this has been your boy the Dash Smasher, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out, lads.